Mary, Texas, you're in the Wilkow majority. Hello.
Hi, how are you? I just want to call and without any of the name calling explain why birth control is prescribed for reasons other than birth control.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people who is prescribed birth control for reasons that have nothing to do with preventing birth. It's prescribed for a number of things, not just ovarian cysts, but to prevent things like endometriosis, which can actually, if it's not treated and if it's not caught in time, it can lead to the inability to have children. And for me, I have a tilted uterus, and not to get into all sorts of details, but birth control keeps the lining of my uterus thin so that I don't have these other problems, so that I can have children when I'm ready to have children.
Okay.
And it's prescribed just like people with high blood pressure are prescribed medication to bring down their blood pressure, or people who have diabetes are prescribed things to keep their diabetes in check.
Okay, but that bar is not the bar that they're talking about. This is about any woman who wants birth control to have it delivered to them for the purpose. We're not talking about things that have other treatments. We're not talking about the high bar of you have to have this possibility here. It's like, okay, for example, when we talk about keeping abortion legal for the health of the mother, then the bar is lowered to mental health. We're not talking about a woman who may bleed to death if she goes through the birth. Now it's if the woman is has a mental health issue, which is a super low bar, because anyone can say, well, she's got mental health issues. They can just make them up the way we look at any kid who can't pay attention for 5 minutes and say he needs Ritalin. In other words, it's to make the lowest bar of prescription possible with the maximum cost being redistributed to other people.
Ultimately, then, though, isn't that a decision that needs to be made between a woman or any person and their doctor?
That's fine, as long as the rest of us don't have to pay for it.
Well, but you pay. That's the whole basis of insurance.
Where does the president of the United States, under Article 2 of the United States Constitution, get to say to an insurance company, you have to make this free now?
It's not that he's saying that he has to make it free now. It's basically saying that you can't deny somebody coverage for it.
No, again, the lowered bar of I just want it. None of this had anything to do with actually being diagnosed. The percentage of women, they're talking about making this free for all women, not the women who've been diagnosed. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Oh, really? So,
I'm sorry.
the only women are going to get, no, Mary, tell me that no woman is going to get this stuff for free for pure recreational purposes.
I can't say that.
Oh, so you can't say that. It's kind of like the deviated septum. You know what? Everyone's got a deviated septum. So there's no bar here. This is not about ovarian cysts. This is using ovarian cysts as an excuse.
No, it's not. That's a real thing. And
for how many women? What percentage of women? Mary, you're missing the point. Mary, what percentage of women actually have this issue versus what percentage of women will actually get their contraception for free?
I have it, and with all due respect, I pay through my company, and I have insurance, and I pay for my insurance.
Okay, you're missing my point. You're missing my point. You're missing my point. No, you're missing my point, Mary. What percentage of women actually are diagnosed with this versus what percentage of women would qualify for free birth control?
A lot more women have these type of issues.
So if we're dealing with women, if we're dealing with the treatment of ovarian cysts, nobody's going to complain. The idea that recreational birth control now must be free and considered part of regular health care coverage is nonsense.
Okay, I'm sorry, and I disagree with you.
Okay,
and
Mary, let's just end it with this. Do you think any woman who just wants recreational birth control should get it for free?
No.
Okay, well, then we agree. Thank you very much for the call.